It is now very clear that the speakership race has gone in another turn. This comes after the PLU came out with a directive telling all its members to withdraw the support they had for ANITA Among as a speaker and a deputy, who is Thomas TAYEBWA. In fact, I keep on telling people that in politics nothing is done by mistake. For PLU, which is headed by MUHOOZI, to come out and say that they are withdrawing their support from the current leadership of Parliament, it shows how NRM is shifting. In fact, the Secretary General said these statements.
Uganda PLU, General MUHOOZI guided that all the Patriotic League of Uganda leaning honorable members elect should support the Right Honorable ANITA Among for Speaker and Right Honorable TAYEBWA Thomas for Deputy Speaker of the 12th Parliament of the Republic of Uganda. Accordingly, the Chairman of the Patriotic League of Uganda, General MUHOOZI, has guided as follows. 1. That the endorsement of the Right Honorable ANITA Among and Right Honorable Thomas TAYEBWA as candidates for Speaker and Deputy Speaker respectively for the 12th Parliament of Uganda by the letter dated 11th March 2026 is retracted and withdrawn with immediate effect. 2. That the leadership of the Patriotic League of Uganda encourages its honorable members elect to support the candidates that will be presented to them by His Excellency the President for the position of Speaker and Deputy Speaker. 3. That in the Patriotic League of Uganda, we follow the command, instructions and guidance of our Chairman, General MUHOOZI at all times. Thank you.
That is the Secretary General, David Karanda. 1. We must understand that before all this came into play, the PLU, which is headed by MUHOOZI, had come out to support the current leadership. Even General Kaguta Museveni had echoed the same statement. By him coming out to withdraw that support, it shows that the new parliament may get new leadership. Truth be told, this leadership of parliament under ANITA Among degenerated the House. It is the first time since independence where a Speaker of Parliament is sanctioned on account of being corrupt. It is under ANITA Among where debate has been so degenerated. And I think ANITA Among lacks the PR. Even the rumors surrounding the new car she bought, which is worth 3.5 billion, one of the expensive cars in Uganda, just after General Museveni's Maybach, it shows that the woman has been stealing from Ugandans for a long period of time. And remember, we have ever had a parliamentary exhibition where he showed the corrupt money moving in and out of ANITA Among's account. To an extent that when he was sanctioned, the President, General Kaguta Museveni, came out and tasked the IGG to make a finding. One of the weaknesses of the Inspector General of Government and the Auditor General, I think the Auditor General and the Inspector General of Government should be sacked also. You cannot tell me that for a long period of time we failed to get an audit report of the Parliamentary Commission, yet we keep on getting audit reports for other entities. I highly suspect that it is even the reason as why he got the 500 million thanks package from ANITA Among. Because under our constitution, the IGG has a retirement benefit. But as he was leaving, he was given 500 million shillings. It was the first time that even the opposition on the Parliamentary Commission like Matthias Mpuga got money. Because apparently those are the people who are supposed to check the Parliamentary Commission. Okay? If General Museveni goes on to dismiss ANITA Among as a Speaker of Parliament, it will be the best decision. Although it may not be the best decision towards the fight of corruption, because what ANITA Among is stealing is just an atom to what is being stolen in the government. Because corruption is blessed in the State House where General Kaguta Museveni keeps on asking for supplementaries. General Kaguta Museveni's budget is now in $1 trillion. But of course, sacking ANITA Among is a step towards the right direction. Even when your enemy does something right, you cheer him on. I cheer General Kaguta Museveni too. to sack this leadership of parliament. So we shall be looking to a new leadership that will be endorsed by General Kaguta Museveni. It is the truth. Very many people are coming out to say that it may be Thomas Tayebwa, but Thomas Tayebwa is a part of the syndicate. When it comes to presiding over the house, Thomas Tayebwa is a better person than ANITA when it comes to the house presiding. But when it comes to corruption, they have been all working together to steal money. It is the truth. Even today when Speaker ANITA was swearing in, he came with slight security detail. Part of it was withdrawn. In fact, this is what happened.
I, Marshal Godfrey Alenu, swear in the name of the Almighty God that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Uganda, and that I will preserve.
That is ANITA. So clearly see that we are heading towards a new leadership of parliament. The current parliament was degenerated by an excited fellow who got by the lifted from the opposition straight to the speakership, but he failed to understand the gravity of the position. He was so excited. When he got into parliamentary commission, the speaker's budget was almost 4 billion. By the time he was leaving, it was 19 billion. That is small money because that's what General Museveni does. In fact, as ANITA is exiting, I pray that she exits. Even people should pin General Kaguta Museveni for the State House expenditure. Of course, this is my opinion. Is truly Mr. Makindi Kabesu and Margaret. If you're into this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I'm motivated to do more such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.